Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kody Brown, a Sister Wives star, makes some contradictory remarks in the most recent episode. Interestingly, viewers see that Robyn Brown is narrating a distinct tale. Following that, Robyn, Kody's surviving wife, is revealed to be calculated after being exposed for a major deception, and Kody is called dumb. Watchers notice a huge lie. While fans of Sister Wives are adept at spotting Kody Brown fabricating historical events, they are now able to out Robyn Brown for lying. Fans deftly discerned in the most recent show that game night wasn't really a nighttime event. Michelle Petty also acknowledges that they didn't ask TLC to conceal the identity of the wedding the Browns were attending. However, fans have now discovered a huge white lie that Robyn lies, and Kody's yammering has revealed the truth. The accounts of Robyn Brown and Kody don't match. Robyn Brown discusses how unfortunate Ari and Sol aren't aware of how the entire family is falling apart during her confessional. Solomon and Ariel, according to Robyn, don't really track what's happening in the family, but she also believes that their adjustment to living apart due to COVID-19 has been facilitated. She talks about how hard it has been on her children, who don't know what's going on. When Robyn reaches out to the other wives' kids, she claims she doesn't hear back. She's not sure if she should tell her kids about the other siblings because she's not getting any response, and she thinks it would raise too many questions. She also doesn't know how to help Ari and Sol deal with Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown quitting their several marriages. While Kody was happy to witness Ari's loyalty, he reminded her that she didn't know Christine well enough to claim she didn't like her. Ari has told Kody Brown, on the other hand, how furious she is with Christine Brown for leaving her dad. In his sense, he was trying to correct Ari as he knows if the youngest is taking sides, then so are the older ones. He had no desire to encourage such conduct. Is Robyn calculated in big lie and is Kody Brown dumb? A Sister Wives fan on Reddit notices Robyn and Kody Brown entangled in a falsehood. They begin by stating, Robyn and Kody didn't compare notes. And then they go into detail about the conversation Robyn had regarding her children and the division in the family. The user continues, Robyn claims that Ari isn't really aware of what's going on in the family, and Kody says that Ari told her that Christine wasn't kind since she left my dad. Which is it, Robyn? She is being sheltered? Or the nightly update meetings you have with your children to let them know that the family is in danger and that they are mistreating you all? I wish the idiots would face those two. It seems like Ari has identified the villain to please daddy, someone remarks. A youngster raised by narcissists would always experience pseudo-mutuality in their lives. I think Kody is more honest than Robyn because he is dumb and lets his rage come out, comments a different person. Robyn plays the ultimate victim, yet she is far more calculated in everything she says. Kody goes off script, and I'm sure Robyn tries to coach him beforehand, and it drives her crazy. Lol. Children observe what is going on. Ari, the daughter of Kody and Robyn Brown, may also be taking in more than they are aware of. Fans of Sister Wives speculate that Ari may have overheard them arguing when she made her remarks to Kody. Yes, that was the thought of a small child. She had been listening to her parents about daddy's previous romances. Haha. I'm positive Ari has heard Christine's name a lot in that house. She merely follows the actions of monkeys. I also hope that the BS is faced with them. Christine left, and he acts like he's hurt and outraged, but he didn't even try to mend their connection. Never once did he ask her to stay and sort things out. He wanted her gone, but he and Robyn had instilled in Ari the belief that Christine was a nasty person and should be despised. I hope the producers will directly ask him if he thought Christine should have stayed. Ask why he's so irate and outraged when he can't say yes. What are your thoughts on Kody Brown's seeming incompetence following Robyn Brown's reveal of her cunning? Do you believe that to be false? How is the current Sister Wives season going for you? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Sister Wives star Kody Brown is unwilling to move forward from the life he once lived with his wives Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Robyn Brown. Kody and his polygamous family avoided prosecution and worked relentlessly to dispel misconceptions about many marriages. Together, they had 18 children. The Browns had moved from Las Vegas to Flagstaff, Arizona, and they believed they had finally found peace. Regretfully, Their family's existence came to an end with the relocation. Kody was married 4 times, but 3 of them ended in divorce within 2 years. In November 2021, Christine filed for divorce from Kody. Janelle disclosed that she and Kody were no longer together less than a year later. After years of separation, Meri finally declared the dissolution of her marriage in the beginning of 2023. Now that he is married to Robyn exclusively, Kody is under a lot of strain and doubt. His incapacity to adjust has shown as a major contributing factor to his failed marriages, and he is left yearning for the life he previously enjoyed. Kody acknowledged that his family's finest memories were of their time spent in Las Vegas, while thinking back on his divorces. Kody and his wife lived together in Lehi, Utah, at the time of sister-wife debut. Due to Utah's laws prohibiting polygamy, the family faced the possibility of punishment after disclosing their multiple relationships. Rather than take the chance of his family being shattered, Kody decided to leave the state with his wives and kids. They made the decision to go to Las Vegas. The Browns established the ideal setting for a multiple family in Las Vegas. At the end of a cul-de-sac, they bought 4 adjoining sites and had unique homes built for the families of each wife. Because of this, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn were able to have their own privacy, but their kids could still go back and forth between the residences with ease. Kody, meantime, could move between his wives' houses with ease. The arrangement made it possible for the family to get together without difficulty and gave the spouses privacy. Kody hinted at the repercussions of his hasty choice to relocate his family when he said that his time in Las Vegas was the happiest of his life. Kody persuaded his wives to relocate again just as they were beginning to feel at ease and settled in their new life in Las Vegas. Kody now understands that his family's destiny was altered by leaving behind their ideal arrangement. Kody was proud of his commitment to being a dad. Every time one of his more than a dozen children was born, he was still ecstatic. Kody's wife talked warmly of him as a kind father to his younger children. But with time that quality deteriorated. Nowadays, Kody's ties with the majority of his adult children are strained. He is close to Robyn's kids, but he doesn't spend a lot of time with the kids he shares with Christine and Janelle. They implied that Kody lost his way as his kids became older, and that he doesn't know how to raise older kids. Kody remembers a period when his kids were by his side all the time when he thought back on his life in Las Vegas. As they grew older and became less dependent on him, Kody failed to modify his parenting. He missed holidays and ignored birthdays. When they first moved to Las Vegas, Kody never could have predicted how far he would become from his kids. The Brown family's future suffered greatly as a result of their decision to leave Las Vegas. Kody put pressure on his women to leave their dream homes, which led them to live as a community, even though they had built them. After years of continual relocation, Las Vegas was once thought to as the family's permanent home base. However, Kody started to get restless, so the family relocated to Flagstaff in Sister Wives Season 13. Regretfully, Flagstaff's real estate market was harsh. The wives of Kody were compelled to relocate, losing their beloved family customs and being dispersed throughout the community. Due to the tight rental market, Christine and Robyn had to purchase homes for their family. The family's new normal became what was meant to be a transitory arrangement. The spouses lost their social lifestyle and grew accustomed to live alone due to the great distance between them. They moved to Flagstaff and the pandemic hit soon after. Big family get-togethers were essentially canceled when Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn quarantined with their kids. Kody and Robyn started their monogamous relationship by living together most of the time. Similar to their home predicament, what was supposed to be a brief annoyance worsened as the family started to socially isolate themselves. The family split sharply over the need for social isolation in addition to their physical separation. In the hopes of having a face-to-face reunion one day, Kody and Robyn set tight guidelines for the family to adhere to. Regretfully, Kody's young adult children were unable to comply with his norms for their social, scholastic, and professional lives. The family started to fall apart as Kody refused to modify his rules in order to improve connections with his kids. Kody's obstinate personality came to the fore during the epidemic. He declined to modify his rules in order to facilitate family time. Kody also took offense at his wives and kids for being laxer with their social distancing rules. He held them responsible for the family's division, but in the end, Kody was the one who prevented anybody save Robyn from living up to his standards. Kody is likely wistful for his time in Las Vegas, having seen in retrospect how COVID and his living arrangement in Flagstaff constituted a turning point for his family. Kody focuses a lot of his time on the errors that his children and spouses did to get into this predicament. He can't move forward because he can't let go of the past and won't own his mistakes. Kody can't find the forgiveness required to maintain friendly connections with other people in the present, because he is constantly harping on what he believes to be their transgressions. Kody's wives, however, have moved on. Janelle and Kody have quite different attitudes. She talks about her time with him as the past because she wants to move on. Mary claims that she can't even recall her time spent with Kody. She could not remember what it was like to be in a happy marriage with him, because their relationship had been so dysfunctional for so long. His ex-wives have moved past their pain and bitterness and are moving to the future, while Kody is mired in the past. The next chapter of Sister Wives will follow Kody and his family's journey. Kody and his ex-wives will inevitably come into contact because they have 18 children between them. Kody needs to let go of his fixation with the past and have an open mind for the future if he hopes to reconcile with his ex-partners. It was recently disclosed that Janelle Brown and her daughter Maddie Brush are starting a new passion project after purchasing acreage in North Carolina. Fans of Sister Wives have discovered that Janelle is temporarily back in Flagstaff, though. Is she planning to relocate to North Carolina? What draws her to return to Arizona, though? We know the following. Janelle Brown is spotted by Sister Wives fans in Flagstaff. A Sister Wives fan discussed Janelle's whereabouts over the weekend on Reddit. They admitted that she had recently purchased land for Tata Farms, but they insisted that they had seen Janelle Brown in Flagstaff strolling down the street. Given that Janelle now owned land in North Carolina, many people assumed she would be relocating there. There reside her daughter and her grandchildren. Not to add, she recently revealed Tata Farms, her passion project. Tata's Instagram feed suggests that it's a flower farm. Tata Farms' goal is to build beauty from the ground up, transforming our land into a sanctuary where every bloom and every leaf tells a story, according to the property's website. Janelle and her daughter also see Tata Farms as a haven for community, where people gather to reconnect with nature and each other, in addition to being a venue. The website states, "Every visit to our farm is a celebration of life's most beautiful moments. We strive to create an enchanting space that fosters joy, love, and lasting memories." A lot of people are questioning why Janelle Brown is back in Flagstaff, since there is so much work to be done on the new acreage. Fans have theories, of course. Is Janelle relocating to North Carolina for real? First of all, it's unclear if Janelle will live in North Carolina permanently. In addition, her daughter Maddie Brush, who is also her business partner, just revealed that she is expecting her fourth child. Nevertheless, the Sister Wives actress has a lot of work ahead of her before she can put Flagstaff behind her. Help is needed for her RV move to North Carolina. Her late son Garrison used to assist her with this, so it will take some time to find someone who is willing to drive her home across the nation. Furthermore, Janelle Brown is currently in the process of selling Garrison's house. There are additional variables involved. Coyote Pass hasn't been sold yet, and Janelle owns a sizable portion of the property. Even though the future of the land is still unknown, it's possible that Janelle is holding out to see how things work out as well. However, this is all just conjecture. Janelle has not formally stated that she will relocate to North Carolina permanently. In reality, she might still need to visit Arizona on occasion in order to conduct business with her multi-level marketing company. However, what is happening currently is largely underlying the present Sister Wives plot. As many viewers have noted, Janelle and Maddie have been viewing Montana farms in the most recent episodes. But as everyone is aware, they ultimately purchase in North Carolina. Even though several plot lines are horribly out of date, it's still interesting to watch how each wife is handling the breakup of the family. Family women appeared to be gone at different times, providing viewers with an intimate glimpse into the highs and lows of a polygamist household. Incontinent suckers started to appear when Kody Brown and his 4 women were around. Mary Brown, Robyn, Janelle, Christine, and their 18 youth. "Polygamous people we mentioned to be heard," Christine recently said to MSN's Combination. The head of Exposure Associations and Careful Attention, Howard Lee, described his observations immediately after seeing the curiously colored gritty family. We accepted people ought to understand that we're standard people who are just doing our exceptional to raise youths and have a significant, remarkable, stunning, merry family. We understood we had product excellent. It was totally not exactly equivalent to anything that we in general consider what describes family, Lee stated. According to Lee, that prerequisite has been the show's lifeblood. Observing how one man and his 4 women are incessantly entertaining. Look into all of their connections, he declared. Seeing 4 distinct affiliations come together under one roof with such abandon was truly amazing, one woman said of the first season of the Thoughtful Attention program, which received a 1.99 rating among women aged 25 to 54. The highest number starts around 2020, and the season 17 homestretch dived in at 2.12. Family women are said to have been cited for over 1 billion hours, albeit not entirely due to a continual element thud disclosure. Suckers know that the Hardy-colored family has faced criticism and a lot of attention prior to cameras. Following the show's presentation, viewers watched as the family fled from Utah to Las Vegas in the middle of an endless debate. As the Suckers watched the family attack the massive relocation, the Browns attempted to follow the Utah felonious polygamy guideline. Showrunner Chris Poole told the Power Source, "We figured without a doubt if, and it was actually a veritable opportunity, expecting the domain of Utah got serious about the family and Kody was caught, that is the thing we'd cover." When Poole observed the Browns conversing on television, he pulled a Utah local attorney and found that Kody and his women were acting in an improper manner. Unfortunately, he was expecting to blame them for crimes. However, they wouldn't be sensible to leave, accepting they had been charged. They'd be exiles if they left, but they hadn't been charged, so they were permitted to move. They reasoned that was the cutting-edge blueprint, since was a certified risk of Kody was being caught and separated from his family, that he had mastered. Despite some conversation, everyone agreed to carry on taking new pictures, according to Poole. He went on, "It wasn't always done. You gave in to how they were on TV and how watching television is shaping lives. It was unnaturally exploding influences. It was important to file it. There were individuals who permitted it. We were like, this could annihilate the show. The enormous show's done," Poole continued, speaking of the replacement's choice to move to Las Vegas. "It wasn't a shrewd move. Suckers see that Mary's cat-like fishing reproach softened with time, and that the COVID pandemic along with Kody's inflexible values further tore the family apart. Every time we're bewildered by how huge new show there is. Viewers will eventually want to know how the show will go on with only a single husband and wife status in a relationship." In November 2021, Christine announced her separation from her significant other, and shortly after, Mary and Janelle followed suit. A few days before, I presented Janelle as my family woman. I truly use those terms, Christine uncovered. I suppose we'll have to wait and see. I'm overwhelmed by how long it's been going, but I'm going to stick with it. I consider what people could accept for the time being as being far more fascinating. How does the family actually function after standing leaves? How might we handle the division with family women in place at this point? They were disturbed by media representations of other polygamous families that they had seen, which were consistently skewed negatively, Poole grasped. So different people get disassociated and work on their relationship with their mates and sort out some way to manage youths together. The promise we made to them was that we'd continually be voracious. We won't make product up and portray thing that wasn't passing. Nonetheless, the game plan was that they moreover should be voracious with us. Poole continued. Christine leaving the family was a tremendous event that genuinely worked up the entire family. In any case, we've shot modestly a bit of film since. Besides, it continues to be enamoring and hair-raising considering the way that, whatever amount of Christine's left wing, Kody is at this point the father of her children. They really need to convey and figure that out. Poole watched out for appalling derivation openings getting a handle on. Clearly I was unable to need much else, do subordinates, and I surmise people couldn't envision anything better than to see what happens to each to them. However, fortunately, we're in a spot right now where we're covering that on Sister Women. Nothing's obscuring from the show. He added. There's reliably item going on. I'm sure there's persistently going to item go on, in light of the fact that they're what their character is. Christine revealed that no matter what their free party appearances, The social event had collected in comparative room a numerous events since the itemized story taping. At this point we're a family, Christine said. In a perfect world it absolutely gets less wrong.